Now, first of all, it's a great pleasure and an honour for me to have a guest spot on the Fine Wines Direct Wine Wednesday. I thank Jonathan for the privilege. My name is Rhodri Williams, and the first thing I ever do when I get back to Wales from wherever I've been, I live in Qatar, in the Middle East, is head straight here to pick up and stock up on the finest wines. And I'm sitting here with owner Nigel O'Sullivan and Richie James from Mendoza, Argentina. Got a bit of a dodgy accent, but you'll know him anyway, because he's from around here. And Richie is the purveyor of the finest quality Mendoza wines. Gentlemen, lovely to see you.
Nice to see you, mate.
Nice to see you, Nigel.
Nice to see you.
It's very hard to get Nigel into these situations. We've persuaded him. Richie's pulled a few strings.
I managed it this morning, yeah. He came round. It wasn't easy, but he came round.
Right, so Richie, lovely to see you back. I know when you're back to Argentina soon and you've got strong connections and everything. Give us a general overview of the wines that you bring over here and give Nigel O'Sullivan and Fine Wines Direct an exclusivity that is really worth something.
So the wines themselves, first of all, the winery is called Escorihuela Gascón, and it is the oldest winery in Mendoza, which is the kind of the premium wine growing area of Argentina, in the foothills of the Andes Mountains. We have our own vineyards, we have our own wineries. The three wineries themselves, different vineyards spread about the province, some at high altitude, some at slightly lower altitude, which, when I mention altitude, it's Argentinian wine itself, by definition, is defined by different altitudes. Rather than, let's say, I don't know, wines from Bordeaux or from Chile or from wherever, they all have influence from the ocean, from the sea, or from the river that they lie on. But in the case of Argentina, the main influence on the style of the wines is from the altitude.
Now, my question to Nigel is: I know you've known each other for many years, but he doesn't bring your wine over because he likes you. He brings it over because it's top quality. Nigel, what is it about Richie's wines that he brings over that attracts you and gives you confidence that you're providing your customers, whether it be retail or whether it be wholesale, the very best?
And I think first and foremost, it was the Welsh connection. Richard has been living in Argentina now over 30 years, and for me, anything to do with Wales and that connection, it's a real plus point. The wines are a different league, top of the range, and when we met, it wasn't an easy sell because to get a list in with us it's quite difficult. But Richard, with his charm, showed us the way, and the wine speaks for itself. And for me, I would only take it on, would only list these wines if they were totally exclusive to us in the UK. So now we sell these wines in Scotland, Ireland, Channel Islands, all over England, and to the finest wine merchants throughout the UK.
Yeah. And also privately to Barry Island, which is fantastic news. So, do you want to run us through a couple, pick them out one by one, and just do a sort of overview here?
So obviously, I think people will know this. The main attraction of Argentina is a grape called Malbec, and we have a number here, or we have at least not, if they're not singular Malbecs, we have blends of Malbec. The one that side is our kind of base entry level. It's called Familia Gascón. That sells incredibly well for us. That's fantastic. That's
probably fantastic value for money.
It's unbelievable. And Nigel, only this morning did he remind me that he's been tasting wines for 40 years and he thinks he's got a good palate. I'm sure he does. And he said,
Not going to argue that.
as he said just a minute ago, I mean, the wines are all about quality and value for money. And I think he spotted it straight away. So, I mean, and when you get a kind of a base wine, which of that quality, I think the rest of the line will speak for itself. It's like you go to a restaurant, you have a house wine, which is of a certain quality, and it almost also defines the quality of the food. So that works hand in hand. Then we've got an organic vineyard wine, which is, in fact, most of the vineyards that we have are biodynamic, organic, just because we have that ability in Argentina through the snow melt of the water from the Andes Mountains to protect our vines from, I don't know, different illnesses and insects and things. So we don't need to fertilize and we don't need to protect our vines to that extent. So we've got the organic, we've got the mid-range wines. We also do different varietals. We've got a beautiful Sangiovese, which is an Italian grape variety, a classic style Pinot Noir, which is obviously Burgundian in style. We've got the white wines. We have a Chardonnay. We have a Viognier as well, which is very nice. And then in the middle, we do a sparkling, which is made in the French Champenois style, which is excellent. And we also have our top of the end, top range. We call it the President's Blend, and a very special wine called Meg, which is named after the winery's founder, which are high-end kind of Bordeaux blend, very, very top-end, seriously important red wines. So
let me ask Nige the Palate, as he'll now become known.
Nige the Pal.
Nige the Pal. Malbec, you said, that's what people know Argentinian wines mostly for. You've got the full range, as you were discussing here. What makes the best for you? You've drunk plenty of Malbec from different producers within different ranges. What to you is the most important thing about the taste and the feel and the texture of a Malbec for you, Nigel?
Well, I think probably you don't want too much tannin, and with these particular Malbecs, they're very fruit driven, and the alcohol content, depends on the vintage, but the bottom line is most years they're so consistent, and when you buy a Malbec or a quality wine, you want consistency, and you don't want to be disappointed. And unlike some Bordeaux's vary in vintages and they change in character and price, but these Malbecs are so consistent because of the conditions, because of the weather, because of everything they've got going.
That sounds like a very important point, doesn't it? If you know what you're going to get year in, year out, you know your customer's going to be happy, you can build a relationship on selling that, everyone's happy.
So the wine we're about to taste is called Meg. We call it Meg, M-E-G, Miguel Escorihuela Gascón, who was the founder of the winery that we work with. It was founded in 1884, in the city of Mendoza. He was a Spaniard. I think he came from the south of Spain, and brought his vines with him when he emigrated with his family from Spain. And then they were obviously Spanish clones in those days, I guess. But then people started discovering different white grape varieties in Mendoza. So, and then, Malbec became the big thing for us.
Come and tuck in here, James.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So have you got that on board?
Oh yes, Mendoza. Yeah.
So this is one of our top wines, and it's I believe in this vintage it's predominantly Malbec, but there's also a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon in there. So it's a classic kind of Bordeaux blend style, but with lots of soft fruit, bucket loads of guts and And it's like soft tannins, as Nigel said, they need to be soft and accessible. But the wine it's a blockbuster, as we call them.
Come on then.
Yeah.
I can smell the fruit.
Cheers.
Look at that.
Let's have a little.
Thank you. Smell the fruit. Thank you. Very nice to meet
Fantastic.
you.
Happy days.
Do you know what? My wife Oksana is behind the camera, and when we went to Spain a couple of years ago, we went to a bodega, and the guy asked Oksana, "What are you looking for in the wine?" And she looked at him and she went, "It just needs to be." And he went, "I know exactly what you mean." He did.
Sure.
He knew exactly what she meant.
Yeah.
And that has got. Has it not?
We like to think so. Yeah.
Oh, that is
Absolutely.
That
It's
is.
going to melt. It melts away.
Yeah,
It's going to be soft.
That's
It
fantastic.
stays on your palate for ages.
Yes.
Because of the sheer extraction from the fruit and the quality of the wine itself. But it's got that.
Oh,
How do you do it, Oksana?
It's a little bit of acidity at the end as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of obviously, yeah.
With my training at Glen Eagles.
that's beautiful.
It's a banger, yeah. It's fantastic.
It's a different league.
Yeah, no, this is the elite league that hasn't been formed yet.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
This is Champions League.
Well, after last time, I wasn't going to drink today, but thank you. Only this stuff.
What a way! Well, there you go. Let's have a look at this again. What a bottle, Meg. Fantastic.
And it's good because it's easy to pronounce.
Bottle of Meg.
And kind of slightly Welsh sounding as well.
Yes, Megan. Yeah, Megan.
There's a story there.
Well, James, well done you.
Thank you.
Timing your run to
Nice
perfection.
cameo there.
It's all about
When are you
timing.
here next?
Never ask. You just got to trust it. Trust the process. Richie, as always, a great pleasure.
Good to see you.
It's been. I thought it was a year, but it was a couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago, probably.
A couple of
yeah.
years ago we had lunch. You haven't changed a bit. No. I'm a little bit whiter, a little bit bigger, but apart from you were exactly the
I
same.
don't think so.
And Nige the pal, as we now call him.
There's the pal.
Nigel O'Sullivan, thank you very much to both of you.
O'Sullivan.
I said O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan very quickly. Don't worry, don't drop your O's. Don't drop your O's. So from us three on this little guest spot, a big thanks to Jonathan once again for letting us get out of hand here and enjoy the wonderful Argentinian wines and a camera crew and everything. And just we'll finish with you a nice close up to the camera. Just tell us again the name of the wine. Straight to camera, the name of this magnificent wine.
Well, in Spanish, it's called Escorihuela Gascón. And in English as well, funnily enough, it's called Escorihuela Gascón. How's that?